What up, world? We are back. We are live, man. This is the Cloud Chronicles, man. I'm your host, Jerry and Blaze. You know what time it is, man. You know I got a super dope episode coming up, man. We're gonna keep it all Texas today, you know what I'm saying? So D-Town stand up, Dallas stand up, you know what I'm saying? Ag-Town stand up. We are here, man. You know, I got a special guest. His name is MarcG. He's an artist, man. He got all kind of stuff going on, man. I'm gonna let him get into it real quick, man. I want y'all to welcome to the show, MarcG in the building.
Yo, what's good? Yeah. I appreciate the intro. Yo, what's good, Jerry on? Yo, what's up, DFW? It's your boy Mark J. Hey.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. So just for real quick, man. So go ahead, introduce yourself to the people, man, who don't know who you are, man. You know, I got people in Canada watching, Ghana. Shout out to everybody watching, man.
Definitely shout out to everybody, and definitely shout out to my peeps here in DFW. I'm also hip hop artist Mark G. I was born and raised in Corpus Christi, and now I'm a local of DFW here in Dallas, and been here ever since. So loving it, and just dropped my foot in the hip hop game back in 2020. So that's how I got my foot in the door, and been enjoying it ever since. And things have been skyrocketing for me little by little, step by step, and show after show. So that's how it is, yeah.
So tell me about that first show, man. Since you kind of knew, tell me how that first show, man. Like like the day you woke up and okay, I got the show tonight. Just walk me through it, man. How did it go for you?
I was nervous as hell because I'm not an I never considered myself a hip hop artist or a rapper or anything like that.
Right.
It was. I mean, all I can say is I was really nervous that day at the first show at the Fremont down in Deep Ellum. It was my first show there at the time.
Yeah, down in Deep Ellum, you said? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay. So you had a nice
there.
little venue to rock the first time. They be
yeah. It was, and I was impressed that I got the spot. They contacted me, said, "Yeah, you got the spot here and there," and all that. Tried out. So I didn't know how it was going to play out, but the moment I took the mic, it was like, hey, you know what? You just got to go for it. Just do it. They're either going to love you or hate you. It doesn't matter. But
they're going to talk about you either way, man.
Exactly. The moment that they started bobbing their heads and I started feeling comfortable. And once I was done with that song, and I premiered my song Very Dangerous that night. Once I was done with that, everybody actually clapped for it. And they were, when I got the stage, they were like, yo, dog, that's a dope song. Yo, that was fly. That was badass. They were complimenting me like crazy off of that one.
Right.
I didn't anticipate. Now that's when I realized. I was like, yo, they loved it. They're like, yo, the lyrics are badass. The flow was smooth. The beat was on point. Everything went into that song. And I wrote that song in my own room. I just wrote it.
That's where you do the best work.
Yeah. I was alone in my room, and that's where I've been doing my next one, and then to get more to get a more flow that is like right with the perfect beat and everything like that.
Yeah, right.
Now my studio is now my car. Now in my car, I'm playing the beat. I'm listening to that beat. I'm just spitting rhymes here and there, just trying to get the next flow going.
Right.
And I learned that really there is no rule when it comes to any genre of music. Rock and roll, heavy metal, hip hop, pop, alternative, and all that. The goal is, as long as the beat is hot and you actually take the time to write the correct lyrics, you just do a wordplay on it. And that's all I've been doing. It's just wordplay. And I took a lot of Eminem's advice. When I was listening to M growing up, I still like old school hip hop.
Yeah,
so I was like, what I'm saying, and all that. And that's what I started doing. And I was like really picking the lyrics right, making sure that they were a little bit more advanced. But and then I just spit it in my car. I just record myself while I'm freestyling, and then it doesn't have to be perfect. It's the rewrite. Once you go in there, the editing portion, go back, rewrite, take the time, rewrite. Then that's how I do it, and that's how it ends up being really tight. So
okay, so you got started a couple years ago. How many shows you think you've done so far?
Now I've done over 35 shows now. in just a year.
Okay, salute. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's
I
up.
know in just 1 year, I've done over 35 shows, and I'm like, wow. Everybody's contacting me. Yo, we got a show here. We got a show here, and all that. I got a show in Laredo coming up, next month.
Hey.
So, and my first, and this is what's exciting. My first back-to-back show. I got Laredo, and then I got to drive to Houston for the car show. So,
that's coming up, huh?
Exactly, next month in August on the 28th. So yeah,
Okay.
I've got a heck of a
So you
travel coming
performing
up.
there?
Yeah, I'll be performing at the car show in
Damn, that's
in
what's up, big
Houston. So
dog. Yeah, congrats, man.
and,
Congrats.
and so really, really, I can't wait for that. My song "Ride Low," that is where I premiere at the car show. Shout out to Torres Empire and their family and everything like that. They put me on last year. I was there with Crystal Pop and Paul Wall, Lil Kiki from H Town, everybody. So shout out to all of them. But then I started getting into hotter artists. I was with my big opening last year after I performed at the Torres Empire show. I got contacted by a couple of promoters, and they wanted to know if I'd like to open up for Bone Thugs and Harmony. I was like, yo, you kidding me? You kidding?
Yeah.
Bone Thugs and Harmony. I was like, no way. And
I'll go in the middle.
Right, exactly. I was like, yo, I didn't even think I was that big to even be with Bone Thugs. I was there. I met Crazy Bone, Lazy, and Flesh. They were the only three there. Busy and Wish could not make it. So, but got to meet them. I was hanging with them in the VIP after my performance. They were like, yo, you're smooth and everything like that. I was like, hey, you know what? Thanks. Got a little compliment from them and all that. But, they tore up the show. They closed out. They tore up the show. It's Bone Thugs, man. I'm like, yo, yeah. But I appreciate them and thanks. Shout out. It's on my Instagram and my video and everything like that.
You got a crazy story from that night with hanging out with Bone?
Crazy. I mean,
or a funny moment?
Yeah, that is actually where I experienced the first types of girls that came up to me. I mean, what the guys call groupies is all that. But I was like,
right.
Yo, as soon as I got off the stage, they were all over me. They were like, yeah, exactly. Like, yo, who are you? They were crazy. I was like, yo, this is, hey, I'm new to the game like that. There's no fresh fish on this. I'm like, yo, I'm so down, baby. I'm like, come on.
You putting your hands up so you don't get in trouble. I ain't telling nobody, bro. Look, I was trying to get to it, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo.
Yeah, I was trying to get to my car. I don't know what's going on.
That's it. That was just That's it. They invited me out to the after party. I couldn't make it that night, so it was a great night though. But I just had fun there at Murphy's Mansion in Dallas. No doubt, that's where I was at, and that was awesome. So,
have you done House of Blues yet?
No, I haven't done House of Blues yet. I've had a couple of promoters trying to get me a spot on there yet, but no, I haven't done House of Blues, not yet.
Yeah, man. I'm sure you're gonna get that, man. You'll probably be there before the year's up, man. That'd be a good spot for you to rock, though, for sure.
Yeah.
I always have some good music there. So, tell me about the 50 Cent thing, man. Break that down.
So,
that's one of my favorite artists.
Right, exactly. When I premiered my song, Very Dangerous. That's the one that's on G Unit's website. I had a promoter, I guess it was not a promoter, like a journalist, that works for 50 Cent. And they contacted me through Gmail. And then we started messaging each other. They were like, yo, we dig your song. 50's liking that song too as well. We want to know if you'd like to be part of this special promotion that we're doing and all that. And I'm like, okay, so tell me more about it and everything like that. And they just basically said, we'll put you, we'll do an interview with you. We'll put you on the GU on their website and we'll promote you and all that. And I was like, yo, okay. Because they were really digging Very Dangerous. And that's the one there. And that was my third song after that, that's the one I really put a lot into it. When I heard that beat on there for that song, I took it to my boy Will over at 50/50 Studios, and I told him, look, we got to get this beat on point, sound, the orchestra, the strings and everything. Like, he did all that work right there, and I give him a big shout out because he's done all my beats, and he's been on point. So, and right now I got a new track coming up that I'm trying to get released in the next couple of weeks called Ain't No Stopping Me. Well, they're right there, 50/50 Studios. I said it's going to be a little challenging. There's going to be a little pause in the beats and to follow my cadence and the flow. So we're working on that right now. We're at 50-50 on that. So, hopefully once
That's
that's done in the next couple of weeks, I think we'll be ready. So,
I mean, bro, being on that website, that's huge, especially
and that, yeah, yeah,
get an artist at any point. But you starting out, man, that's
right,
salute.
right. And I don't consider myself a big star or anything like that. I'm not
Mhm.
taking away nothing from anybody. All I did was just write my first song, COVID, because I had lost my job, lost my family. I hit rock bottom. And it was
I
like,
feel
yo,
you.
you know what? You crying about it. We all got problems. A lot of us just, we just shed tears, behind closed doors and all that.
Facts.
But I was like, you know what? I'm tired of shedding tears. I'm tired of working for a company that's just gonna keep dumping me, and getting laid off and just working for them. Like, you know what? I gotta work for ourselves. I was like, so I just started writing. And my
Yeah.
first song track, COVID, I got some backlash from Trump followers, but that one right there, all I did was basically call Donald Trump out. That's it. I was like, everything on there. I'm not saying he did any of that. All I'm saying
Yeah.
is everything that the media was saying like that. All I did was call him out on that. I was like, you know what? It affected me, and if it affected anybody can relate to that song. That's what that song was about.
Hey, if they listen, that's all that matters. So
That's it. That's it. That's it. Just listen to it. You know what? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you still listening to it, you're gonna keep listening to it. Try to say, watch what he said right
Right,
here.
right.
Get a view every time. Hit straight. You know what
And
I'm
that
saying?
was there. So yeah, that song is what put me on the map right there. And I got contacted by a rapper out in Florida. He was like, "Yo, you got away with words with that song COVID." He's like, "You got another one?" I said, "No, no, no. I'm not a rapper. I ain't got no other songs." But we spoke for about an hour, and he convinced me to write another one. So I ended up writing my next song, which was Huracan. That's my dream car one day. I was Lamborghini Huracan. And I said, "Yo, that's that. Yeah." And that's what that song is about. That song is all about the Lambo, the Huracan.
That's a
And
bad.
that's why I wrote that song Huracan. And so that one, oh my God. I mean, my SoundCloud inbox has exploded when they hear that song. Everybody's like, where can I buy that song? That song, that beat, everything, that's sick. I mean, I got a ton of compliments. I say thank you to everybody. I got so many, I was bombarded by so many emails through my SoundCloud that I cannot literally respond to all the tens of thousands that I received for that one song. I was like, that's insane. I said, thank you so much.
That's what's up,
Everybody,
man.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Salute. So what's the next show, man? Where you gonna be at?
The next show is going to be in at the Show and Shine Car Show here in Grand Prairie. It's coming up in a couple of weeks on July 30th. That is my next car show, and I'm checking that out.
Okay.
Show and Shine. I'll send you a flyer so that way.
Yeah, I'll share it for you, man. No problem.
I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, I don't have it on me right now, but it's the Show and Shine July 30th, the
Okay.
Show and Shine Car Show. And I
Yeah,
think that was in Pleasant Grove.
Be back too.
It's in Pleasant Grove.
Oh,
with,
Pleasant Grove? Okay.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what's
okay,
going to
yeah.
be.
It's gonna be back. It's gonna be back.
Yeah, that's with Two Cold Syndicate, and a couple other artists that are going to be there too as well. So I'm really excited. I can't wait for that.
That's what I was gonna ask you about too. So how are you approaching, like the music as far as are you looking to get signed? Are you doing independent? How you trying to do it?
I've in the year 2020 when I started writing, and then like, wait a minute, I might have something here with after releasing Huracan. I started researching and studying all the artists that we grew up with in the 80s and 90s that have platinum hits but went flat broke. I'm like, why?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so many artists that we don't realize. We hear them popular, we hear their song constant, but a lot of them are just completely flat blow. We think that they're big balling and stuff like that, but it's a complete front. It's just you hear the music on the radio, right? And so all I did was listen to them. That's it. And they put, a lot of them put their testimony out there on YouTube. So I just listened to that. I'm like, the main thing is read the contract. And the two contracts that I'm
on, hire somebody that does.
Exactly. That's the most important thing. Read the contract. And the two contracts that have been offered, I turned them down once I read them because they wanted 100% of MarcG. They wanted everything, royalties, everything like that. And I understand. Now it's a business portion of it. They are taking a chance. Any record company is taking a chance on any artist that is that they don't know, that's trying to come up. But at the same time, they're like, yo, are you going to be a hit? You're going to be a hit, or you can bust. It's a gamble, and I understand that. That's what a lot of people don't understand. All they do is see the numbers. They can write just a check with so many zeros on it. Say, hey, and then the stack of paper. All you got to do is sign here. Here's the check. It's a different when you're right there in front of face to face like that. If you don't have time to read the contract when that check is bounced right in front of you like that.
No, when they see the numbers and.
Oh yeah. They that whole lump of check, but a lot of people don't realize that check's got to last you maybe 5, 6, 7 albums. That's why, like Taylor Swift, everybody heard that she's re-releasing her old stuff because it took that long. The contract that she had signed, they kept 100% of those royalties until that contract expired, which was not too long ago, a couple of years ago. And now she's re-releasing everything that she wrote. So
bro, whoever wrote that contract had her like.
Exactly, and that's why you got to read that. You got to read the fine print on that contract.
That's the bulk of her career. I mean, she's still young and everything, but she ain't gonna be Taylor Swift from 8, 9 years ago popular.
Right, exactly.
That's crazy, man.
It is, and that's why you've got to read the contract. And I learned that from everybody that posted their testimony, how they got screwed on the contract. Read that contract. That's why. And so far, the two I rejected those 2 contracts. I was like, no, it ain't worth it. None of that. So, I said thanks, but no thanks.
That's wow, man. Y'all heard the man. Read the contract.
Yep.
You staying independent, man. I feel you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Hey, man. You might come across the right deal. So but you do your thing, man. Continue to do your thing, man.
Anything can happen.
So you got anything, man, you want to get like this where we go give shout outs and everything. If you got like promote your website, your brand, all that stuff, man. The floor is
yours. Yeah, my website is 1978 MarcG.com. 1978MarcG.com. That is my website. I'm gonna have merchandise with my Ride Low shirt on it. That is a song that's really taken off for all the car shows. That shirt is just going like crazy everywhere I go.
Where can they get that at? Tell me where they can get
that right now. They can get it online and at my website. I'm gonna have that posted up here pretty soon. The Rilo shirts and that right there. Hey, for me, it's a start. I didn't think I was ever gonna have merch or anything like that. And then later on, stuff comes along, and I'll add that to it. My sponsors for my Ride Low video, Tours Empire, Sugar Rock, Elite Entertainment. Been working with them. They've got something big coming up for me. I can't release that just yet, so I got to make sure it's confirmed, So I got to give a shout out to MarcG and everybody else out there that have really, saw something in me that even I didn't see myself. I was just out there, and everybody has just been complimenting me left and right, and I want to thank the world for it. I mean, that's why now I start to understand why so many people at award shows, they thank a lot of people. I want to thank this person. There's just so many people that help you get this far, and all that. I definitely want to give a shout out to them. I got to give a big thanks to my new girlfriend, Vanessa Ortega. She was a photographer. And I just like to push her along the way because she really stuck by me. And for instance, as I was saying over at Bone Thugs, when I experienced the first set of groupies that I've known, and I've experienced that little by little at each show, this girl that I met, Vanessa, is just completely opposite than all the other girls. She didn't see me as the rapper. She saw me as a human being and all that. And that's what's up. Because so many girls, they didn't start following me until like, oh, you're a rapper and all that. Oh, here's my number. Here's that. I'm like, I've experienced that. Even the night, at a couple of bars where I've kicked it at, it's just like, hey, can I buy you a drink? Just want to say what's up, like, no, it's okay and all that. Do you have a social media? Can I follow you? I'll let you follow me and I'll think about following you. Then when they look at my Instagram, they're like, holy crap, you got 50,000 followers? Who are you? See, I'm hip hop artist MarcG. Yo, what's good? That. Now you want to be able to, it doesn't work that way. Sorry like that. You know what? When guys are trying to confront you, ladies, they're trying to be straight up with them, with you, that's the real them, But they ain't feeling you and they want to come back after they see who you are. It just
you already know what it is then at that point.
So right.
You're gonna be a fan. You're gonna
Exactly. You be fan.
yeah, you're
You
gonna be a
know,
fan. That's what
but
that is.
I'm still gonna continue to do my thing. And
Yeah, do
you
your
know,
thing, man. Look, man. Hey, I appreciate you sitting down with me, man. So since we both here in Texas, man, we're gonna do the next one in person. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man. Uh,
oh doubt, baby.
make sure and y'all follow my boy. Tell me your Instagram real quick.
It's 1978 MarcG. That's 1978 MarcG at Instagram.
That's what's up.
And
That's what's up.
same thing with my website too as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
1978.
man. Y'all go check it out. Download the music. Buy the merch, man. Be on the lookout. Pleasant Grove, be coming to you. Car show. So y'all get ready for that, man. Hey, end of the episode. Always like to say, mental health is real. You take care of this, it'll take care of you.
Yep.
Y'all make sure you like, share, follow, all that good jazz. You know what it is. Cloud Chronicles, Jerry and Blaze, MarcG. We up out of here.
Yeah,
Peace.
definitely, man. Thank you to everybody. Appreciate it. Moms, pops, sticking by me. My girl Vanessa, Two Cold Syndicate, my boy J-Bo McCoy, everybody, the ULA, Josie, so many people. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And I'm still rising up. So get ready for the next show.
That's what's up.
Boy,
That's what's up.
Mark.